Well, it is morning, 7:10. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do today. I should probably make breakfast besides, but kind of had a thought on my mind I want to put down. Um, yeah, all of this shit is shit, but they say if it doesn't kill you, well, at least it's a learning experience. I don't need to learn anymore, but I do. I need to be able to effectively systematize um this way of life. And I'm pushing for a social circle, a collection of physical, as much as I love Discord, physical people whom I can actually trust on. I'm kind of coming to a realization with this is I can't really trust anybody. That when shit hits the fan, the prerogative is on me. And likewise, I get pulled into the room with other people's shit, and they have their finger on the light switch. I feel people are careless. Also, had a thought yesterday night is how do people breeze through life so easily? Now, I'm not dismissing the idea that these people have problems, and their problems are just as significant from their perspective as anybody else's problems, whether those anybody else are like starving kids in Africa. Um, Relative scales. Everybody has their own hell to walk. But a lot of people just breeze through this, at least from my perspective, an outsider. Um, I don't think I would fit into that category, but it might look like I fit in that category depending on what I am doing and whom is perceiving me. And I kind of think about the inverse onto somebody else. So, what do I see in other people that gives me the perception that they are simply breezing through life? When in reality, I just lack the perception to see anything different. Limitations. It's like the two people talking on the bus, just laughing, friends. It's like that's all I see of those people. Their whole lives condensed into one perception of them during one moment. People are quick to draw judgments just based off of that one moment, not knowing that they lived like what, however many years with themselves to contextualize their actions. Anyways, fucking tangent. So, I'm trying to get in a social circle. I'm trying to gain a meaningful profession in which is recognized and something that isn't slinging obesity via Big Macs for McDonald's. I don't think me helping out a major corporation kill off small business while gradually poisoning Canadians is especially helpful for the economy. Maybe just sitting around doing nothing all day is better. Anyways, um, I went to go take pictures yesterday. I think this is one of my best sessions yet. Um, Based in Edmonton, but still 300 photos, lots of different subjects, themes, mostly nature-based, outdoors, but a lot of it, I don't know, I'm happy with it. Maybe I should get into the habit of doing that stuff more. Although I don't think the massive hike I took that day was especially easy on me, It wasn't cheap either. I had to buy breakfast, lunch, and a cab. But I don't know. I figure it's like I've pushed trying to figure out how to support my life, and I've had to pull. It's fine. I go back to the drawing board, I rethink things, and then I get back to pushing. I'm back at the drawing board, and these push-pulls have been getting quite frequent. I'm not going to push against a force I don't think I can put work into. Um, like, do all the work you want pushing against a wall, but make all the effort you want pushing against a wall, but no work is going to get done. So, anyways, for today, still playoff season, and I don't really want to take skating too much more seriously. Completing my 1,000 kilometers should be a breeze. And really, the goal is this season. I wanted to push to get it done by the end of the month, but fuck it, man. Too much, too much. Um, yeah, I have these tools. I have the tools, and I've gained a knowledge on how to use many of these tools to keep myself up above water. But there's work to be done, and I'm feeling discouraged. This is very hard. And on top of it, controlling my mental health, chronic pain. These are turning into acute episodes, and nobody's really doing anything. Um, it's a bit of a harsh reality I had to face. It's not even for any good reason. Not like people don't care under false pretenses. And then on top of that, the pretenses in which they put forth are they don't uh they go against actually what they're doing, what they're feeling, or what they're trying to achieve. It's like it's counterintuitive. There's an action needing to be done, and then they give an excuse as to why that action can't be done. But that excuse pushes the need to get that thing done even more so. Cost to saving analysis. Like, if people just put up the fucking work to begin with, I feel like I was deprived of basic human needs, basic human necessities, because people are fucking lazy. And now it's just made things 10 times worse. And the work people need to get done to help me has become drastically higher. But really not really. I'm not asking for much help. But at the same time, who will help me? I feel like I'm in a position where I should be helping them, but I'm in a position where I am in need of help from somebody. People aren't. I don't respect people typically in positions to help. I need a boot camp trainer, honestly. Like, someone who won't take no, someone who will use authoritarianism almost brutally for my own benefit, who knows what helps, what doesn't, and will push through whatever to push me along the way. It'll be hard, it'll be painful, it'll be tough. That's what I need. But I don't see those people. I don't see people worthwhile of my respect, worthwhile of my acceptance of them as an authority figure. Most people rise to a position of authority because they simply listen well, that they put themselves to sacrifice at the altar for the betterment of people whom would never do such a thing, and then maybe they get to be a higher underling, but underlings nonetheless. And these people using positions of authority as a trump card. It's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing is wrong. Yeah, I know I know that I cannot argue the moral aspects of what I'm doing. I know that I'm being a dirtbag. But it's my job. I get paid for being a dirtbag. That means it's okay. Uh, they can't. I fucking hate this. Um, I feel like a weird combination of stupid, fucked up, idiotic, but also some things I would sound egotistical talking about. I'm proud of my strengths and abilities, and I'm cognizant of my inabilities. It's just people can't seem to differentiate the two. Like, yeah, I'm not good at filling out paperwork, but can you throw on a pair of skates and come with me across the city? It's like, to me, throwing on a pair of skates and going across the city, that's easy shit. To you, filling out a piece of paper is easy shit. But would it be reasonable to ask you to skate with me? Likewise, is it reasonable to ask me to fill out a piece of paper? Do you take into context the idea that, like, ugh, no, this shit's hard. Okay. If there's no help, I have to do it myself. That's just how it is. Mm. As much as I get caught up in the idea of suicide as an option, like, I've been unsuccessful. I worked hard going in that direction. That go, you don't just end up there accidentally, or maybe so, or the vast majority of people who are suicidal never commit suicide. The majority of them don't even make an attempt. It's a game against statistics and billions of years of pre-written genetic code preventing you from self-terminating. And yeah, shit's hard. That the closer you get, the harder it is, and oftentimes you just fall in the middle. Suicide is not a reliable option. I wish I could just say it's not an option, but that would be disingenuous as it's still in my mind an option, but Like, if I were suicidal right now, actively suicidal, it would be like a multiple month long process. I think that's kind of what's happening is the thoughts, the suicidal thoughts are not pushing for active self-sabotage. They're pushing me to do nothing, to just continue on as if nothing, and just wait for trouble to come to me. And this world that doesn't take all that long is basically painting myself into a corner through inaction. And it's not it's not two walls behind me. It's a cliff. I need to get on the homelessness thing. That at best I've like a month and 10 so days to get out of here. At worst I have to be out of here at the end of the month. It's the 19th right now. So I'm just I work too hard on pain management to deal with corporate and bureaucratic bullshit. I can't navigate these systems. It's just so fraught with. It makes me feel hopeless. It makes me feel like I'm contributing to a system in which has hurt me, um, which is actively killing people. And this is the status quo. I am lucky being on disability because I don't have to actively partake in hurting people as a job. Whether through slinging Big Macs or whatever, you're supporting corporations that do not have the best interests out. In fact, they will readily put lives, not just in risk, but sacrifice, for the sake of profit. It happens all the time. And not even profit. That if they had a long-term output instead of a quarterly idealism, they would realize, hey, maybe treating people like shit isn't profitable. But anyways, I need to systematize supporting myself in the current lifestyle I have. That the front line fighting has been successful. It's just now the logistics operations need to be propped up. That this doesn't need to be. I don't want this to be work. Sometimes it will have to be, sure, but I want this to be second nature, to be habit, to just be something you do every day. It's not work, it's not this, it's not that, it's like going to the toilet. You just have to get it done. I don't think people consider that work. Oh, some people might. Oh, those poor people. Okay, I'm out. I'm done. It's funny, but, do, do, do. Fuck you.